Greetings all. How you guys doing? Have you had a great journey from last Sunday to this Sunday? I hope you have. Uh, Everybody's going through a little something. The earth is changing. The atmosphere is changing. Uh, well, if y'all watch any pieces of the news, you know what's going on. Um, just remember the world is a stage. That's all I'm going to say on that. Let's get down to business, though. We're right here on WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio, right here at twitch.tv, youtube.com, x.com, and cultureflix.com, all at Sound Dr. Allen. Remember now, those extra videos you see in here that I enhanced the show with, these images are licensed through Invato and Placid. All rights are reserved to them. The pictures you see of me and, that handsome guy, whatever. Those photo credits go to Blood Brothers Lens, Moody Black, and Dr. Ayin Bael. And even myself on some of them. I might have done a selfie or two in there. I can't remember. But anyway, it's time for another Jazzy Sunday night, man. You guys ready to go? Again, we say welcome to Jazzy Sunday night with yours truly, Sound Dr. Allen, a.k.a. Allen B. the Artist, right here at WSDA Radio. And here I am. We're back. Like I said, man, things are really getting crazy out there, but don't fret. Don't be fearful. Stay focused. Stay where you need to be, because that's what it's all about. All these things are distractions. Like I said, remember the world is a stage. I will mention this again later on in the show, hopefully. Daybreak, you remind me if I do forget. But there's a movie you guys really need to see if you can find it. It's called Wag the Dog. If you're really interested in what's going on in our world today, what our cinematic view of the world is, go watch the movie Wag the Dog if you can find it. Probably look it up on YouTube or somewhere like that. Do a Google search for it. You should be able to find it, hopefully. But anyway, let's get to it. I think we're going to just kind of smooth on in here tonight and get going as we prepare for our poetry prompt at 9:30. I think is a decent one. As always, I do. Looking for some great participation. And if not, oh well, still think about it, whether you actually come in and participate or not. It's going to be good for you. To consider these things that I put in a poetry prompt. Always trying to stimulate your brain, if you know what I'm saying. So please listen to me by yours truly. Can you listen to me? That's all I'm asking you. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Can you please listen to me? I got something in my heart that I gotta get out. I've been holding it back too long. Heal a nation. I talk to you? Yeah, how about that, man? Listen to me. I've been trying to get people to listen to me for many, many years, man. Hopefully they're starting. It's different when you know who you are and you have a gift of knowledge, a gift of wisdom, and you're trying to express those things to people that you have understood that come from not you, but the source that lives inside you. And source says, tell my people. And you try to tell the people, and they, well, unfortunately, some listen and some don't. That's just the way it is. It always has been that way. So tonight, I just want to kind of focus on listening for all of us, because I too have someone to listen to who lives on the inside of me, and so do you. But also, that source also uses other people. We have to learn to listen to them as well. All you got to do is try the spirit by the spirit, and you'll know. You can feel what's good for you and what's not, because the inside source always tells you. But we have our emotions, feelings, flesh thingies, that we have to try to feed, because we've been doing that since we were born. That's what they told us we had to do. Our parents told us that, because they didn't have any knowledge of what they were doing either. Because the sources that took our history away from us don't want us to know the things we need to know. So we have a difficult time sometimes relinquishing the authority that those habits we've created over time don't want to let us go. So you have to kind of learn how to let them go. But anyway, there's another source outside of us that's still inside of us as well, and that's the wind. And that's what I want you to listen to as well. There's always messages in nature. You have to learn to listen to them. Be more attentive. Remember this. I'm going to say it like this again. Remember this. We didn't use words to communicate. Words slowed us down. So we could not communicate. Because what do we do all the time with words? We misinterpret them. And I'm going to let you sit on that one for a minute. Just for a minute. While we listen to The Wind. By yours truly, featuring Mr. Moody Black.
White wind is your conscious self, who you are and who you are becoming. White wind is the galactic wind, the catalyzing current, the spirit that moves through all things. It is the divine breath that gives life to all creation, the unseen essence of solar energy. White wind is the breath of inspiration, the fertilization force of the wind. Its essence is the movement of spirit as it penetrates into form to unleaven, purify, and inspire. Receive the gift of the white wind by simply taking a conscious breath. Amidst the seemingly complexity, breathe consciously. Allow your life to be more like the wind, free-flowing and open to spirit. It is the wind.
Yeah, she's that smell good, incense, talking mind travel, leaving imprints where we both chillin'. We eye gazing with that third one. We meditating every time we kiss. I know how God tastes. Heaven's in a smile. I'm going to God's place to hear the wind whisper. That cool breeze on a sunny day. I'm a southern tree and I'm deeply rooted. Her love so fertile, got them doves crying till the rain's purple from vanilla skies. We chocolate wasted, we drunk in love, like Beyonce singing. She's my church choir, she the first lady, and she's so clean. She's my Mercedes, and when we hold hands, we breathe together. And if a kiss is God, I guess I'll breathe forever.
Focus on listening for a minute. It's called You Better Listen. Check out the words, y'all. You better listen.
I've been talking so very long. You better listen to all the things I want to say. You hear my heart, but you don't listen. I don't know what you're gonna do. I've been outside looking around, trying to find my way around to see the city, see the city. Plenty colors, plenty flavors, plenty everything. You better listen, you better listen. You better listen, you better listen, listen. You better listen, you better listen. You better listen, you better listen. You better listen, yeah. Please, won't you listen to the inside? You better listen to the inside of yourself. I called you up just the other day, just to say hello, but you was out with some fellow. Don't know why I tried to give you everything you need, that you beg me please. You said I don't never come by when you want me to, but that's not true, because I'm always looking for you, but you somewhere else, always playing games. I don't know your real name. What is my claim to fame? You better listen. You better listen, yeah. You better listen. You better listen, yeah. You better listen, yeah. You better listen. 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 You better listen to your inside man. You better listen. 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 You better listen to your inside man. Yeah, I gotta tell y'all, I ain't talking about a woman here, but yet I am. I'm talking about you, metaphorically speaking. Always going somewhere else, trying to find something else, when the universal energy, the God energy, has been seeking you out the whole time, and you just been running. He be inside you, and they inside you, and they just come out and be like checking out where you going, like, you know, it says going through the city, checking out the city, many flavors and all that. Well, guess what? The true flavor is in you. Why don't you talk to him? Get right. Stay straight. You know, open the pearly gate of the mind.
Yeah, man. Like I said, tonight we're going to be focusing on a little bit of listening. I need you guys to do that, to pay attention to what's going on around you, pay attention to what you hear, not only audibly, but from the inside. Things are changing so fast, man. You really got to start paying attention so you can be on point. That's all I want to really say tonight. I hope you get it. Those that are supposed to will. I'm not hiding anything from you. You know I'm not that guy. But I'm just saying you got to start paying attention. Things are crazy. Just pay attention, man. As we play this next track, we don't hear him. Hey, we're right here on WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio. Smooth jazz for you.
Your love just overtakes me.
But we don't even listen. We hear his voice, but we don't even care. We call on his name in vain. We put it back to shame. Why are we even still standing here? He passes his love to us just to show us how much he really truly cares. He showed us how to do it when he died for us. Now we can all be set free.
Poetry prompt coming up after this next track, y'all. My thoughts.
What to say? I don't know. Is there a purpose? Is there a reason? Let's check this out. Let's see what this is. Okay, how about that? Footsteps walking in the darkness, but yet there's no one there. I see shadows in the sunlight, but yet no one's there. I look in the mirror to see inside myself. Outside of myself, into the mirror to see myself, look at myself.
just my thoughts for a moment in time. Something that I had seriously on my mind. Maybe that'll change in time. Anyway, like I said, it's just my thoughts. You're welcome to join me. Go wherever you want to go. That's what it's all about. Your thoughts. Where did it take you? And yet no one was there.
Well, now, what are your thoughts? You're gonna have an opportunity right now to just find out what your thoughts are. There we go. Here I am. Anyway, like I said, I've been focusing on you guys listening tonight because I want you to get in the habit of starting to listen to everything, and to more so to pay attention to what you see and hear. Yes, that's great. 29 years. Okay, but I guarantee you. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment. Let me get back into where I'm going. So, like I said, I've been focusing the music on and me speaking about us listening and paying attention to what's going on in our atmosphere, and not being distracted by all the things that are pulling us away from who we really are, is best I'll say. If we don't start paying attention, we're gonna get caught up into something that we don't want to. And I have a great heart for my people, and when I say my people, those who have the same like spirit, not necessarily the same skin tone, because that's a whole nother situation that I would love to discuss one day. But we really got to pull together now so we can have our best opportunity to experience the greatest time of our lives as this change is coming, and it's not going to wait on anybody. It's just going to keep moving. And I don't want any of us to get quote unquote left behind, like the movie talked about, but it's deeper than that. Don't get caught up into that word thing. Anyway, let me be quiet. I'm just going to put up the poetry prompt. I hear you, Daybreak. Yeah, I could do that, Daybreak. That's a possibility. But let me get the poetry prompt out the way here, so everybody can see what the thought process is for this evening. I want you guys to really get into it. I want you to, even if you don't write something, I want you to really consider this thought process for a little while, because it's real. And here we go. Bam. Are you guys reading that? The world is changing rapidly and is going to continue to do so. You will see and hear some unbelievable things. How will you respond to that change? Will you be brave or fearful in this moment of the Great Awakening? If you're anybody about somebody who knows somebody who is about somebody, you know there is something called the Great Awakening going on, especially amongst the melanated community. It's for you. It's for all of us, but it's definitely for you. So I hope you guys get it. But anyway, so like I said, man, you got to really start paying attention. You want to make sure you're listening to the inside man who tells you, and that woman too. Don't get caught up on that word man. I'm not being chauvinistic or nothing like that. It's just the man. Man is the overall covering for it. So I could say, listen to that person, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. So at some point, we're going to be told what to do, when to do, how to do, as we probably already are individually being told, but I believe collectively we're going to hear some things that we need to pay attention to. So I want you guys to really start listening. I want you to start getting better because you want to get better, not because you're forced to, but because you really have a genuine heart to do so. So anyway, let me stop rambling, man. I'm all up in my feelings tonight. And I don't mean it negatively. I got a heart for you guys, man, in case you didn't know that. Anyway, let's listen to this one called Mystic Voyage while I get all my scrambled up thoughts back together. Love you guys, man. And I don't think Tupac did anyway. But anyway, that's another whole story. You know, anyway, what do you think? Mystic Voyage. All right. Well, man, we got one piece of poetry in already. Guess who it is? None other than one of my favorites, Miss Mary Ann. How you doing this evening? We've been communicating a little bit over the chat. I hate we can't do the live thing anymore. I'm going to work on that. I think I'm going to do a call-in number, get an 800 number to call in, and so we can talk a little bit. But in the meantime, she responded to the poetry prompt. So let me read the poetry prompt again for you good people. The poetry prompt is, the world is changing rapidly, and it's going to continue to do so. You will see and hear some unbelievable things. That's only because we hadn't seen them before. Kind of like, how was it? The story of Noah in the Bible. He was telling the people it's going to rain. They'd never seen rain before. So it's kind of that kind of a situation. So you will hear and see some unbelievable things. How will you be responding to that change? Will you be brave or fearful in this moment of great awakening? She responds with, I will be responding to the change by keep on speaking my mind. I am going to keep telling my story regardless. I will be brave throughout. I will not be afraid of what is going on currently. I will keep on doing my purpose. Nobody can stop me. That's that attitude. That's what's up, Marianne. Hey, hats off to you. Thumbs up to you, all that good stuff. Anything that's positive that I can say, I'm saying it in spirit. So many trickery with words today, but I know my spirit and your spirit agree. So I'm sending you all that love energy. Thank you so much for being the first one and to let everybody know you can't be stopped, won't stop. That's good. And yes, I see you are doing good. Yes, ma'am, you definitely are. With a thought process like that, we need more champions out there like yourself. So continue to do good, continue to be you, and we still and always will appreciate you, Miss Mary Ann. You guys go follow her. Put your stuff in the chat. You know, I always tell you, put your stuff in the chat so everybody can keep up with what you're doing there, Mary Ann. Greatly appreciate you as we listen to this next piece of music, just flowing in the law of. You know, I've talked to you many times over the past couple of years about getting in the flow. The law of flow. It's a universal law. It's not made up. It's actually a universal law of flow. You know how a river flows downstream. You want to go the best way to a point, from point A to point B, you get in the river and let your boat go with the current, because the current is going to take you there. Every now and then you'll need supplies or whatever, and you'll pull off to the side on one bank side or the other, which is a whole nother story about the bank. But anyhow, and you'll go get the supplies you need because they'll be right there waiting for you. Or you might have to go into the brush a little bit, or forest, jungle, whatever have you, to get those supplies. But in any event, those things are there for you. So continue to flow in the law of, just flowing in the law of, by yours truly. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just flowing in the law of. The law of flow is a very, very good thing. I enjoy it. Some people question my flow. I'll say it like that. Everybody's not going to understand why you follow your flow because it's your flow. We're all on different paths and have different things to do. So that's okay. Don't get caught up into fighting with somebody about your flow because it's just going to be a distraction and slow you down. There's enough of that going on already in the world. So just relax, continue on your journey. But make sure you know what your journey is. Do you really know what your journey is? Do you know what your purpose is in life? I like to think I do. I hope I'm walking in it. I'm pretty sure I am. As a matter of fact, I know I am. I say, sometimes doubt comes into play, especially when you don't see with these eyes what you should be seeing with these spiritual eyes, and it'll distract you. So you have to really maintain your focus and continue to look with your spiritual eyes. A man whose eyes can't open sees much. A man whose eyes, who he chooses to close and open when he wants to, sees very little, because the man whose eyes can't open are always using his spiritual eyes and spiritual ears to hear and see. I hope you caught that. Anyway, so maybe we need to close our eyes a little bit more often and keep them closed so we can really see what's going on around us in our surroundings. Here's another good one. I think you'll like it. It's called what? Therapy. You keep my fire burning.
Cause we go together. 'Cause you bring me life.
You keep my fire burning. Oh,
Yeah, therapy. You keep my fire burning. Yeah, are you the therapy for your people, man? That's what it's all about. Being connected to your friends and family, loved ones. But more important is, do you know who your real family is now? I think for quite some time we've talked about over the year, couple of years, we've talked about everybody that's in your birth family. It's not necessarily your family. For whatever reason, you were dropped into that particular group of people to help heal them or to strengthen yourself, whatever the case may be that the universe and you agreed on. But in any event, you got to remember why we are here doing what we do, and that is to help raise your vibration, because I consider you guys family. Now, do you really feel or know, is a better question, do you know that this show has helped raise your vibration? If so, let me know in the chat. It's always good every now and then to understand what I'm doing for you guys. And if you don't say anything, that's cool too, because I still got to follow what the universe instructs me to do regardless. But every now and then it's nice to know. So let me know if this channel here and what we're doing here is helping you. Please let me know. In the meantime, let's listen to a little bit of this one. It's SVA Ozone. Again, something to help you raise your vibration, to help relax you, help you stay focused, to find your mental state of mind so you can work on whatever's going on up there, in there, however you want to look at it. Just remember, Sound Dr. Allen loves you and was always going to be here to help you as long as the universe allows. Okay, here we go. SVA Ozone. Let's go. SVA Ozone. This next one's simply called The Processional, having to do with the rotation of the stars in their houses, the 12 houses, you know, the zodiacs. It's called a processional. It takes about 3,600 years. Did I say 36? I meant 26. All right, we got another one that just came in from one of our favorites here. This is from Health Vibrations. She says, how will I respond to the change? The things I see and hear will simply be rearranged. My mind's eye will only see what is real, even if there are still parts of me needing to be healed. I will listen to what my spirit tells me to pay attention to. Everything else will be placed in a negative energy zoo. I have no choice but to be brave. Nothing else for us to do. No such thing as hiding in a cave. We must face the reality that we see. Accept the great awakening and just be. Awesome Health Vibrations. That's a lovely piece as usual. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nope. There you go. There you go. So, anyway, I'm going to step out on another limb and play a piece that I produced for a young lady many years ago. It's very relevant right now, so y'all give it up for Alan B. and Vashti. Unbound Soul.
Because he is my creator, it is in him that I live, I move, and I have my being. For I am in him, and he's in me. Therefore we flow. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving inside. When the spirit starts to move, I can feel the flow inside. It's like music in my soul. It is something I can't hide, no. It is how I live and breathe. He is every part of me. Ever since he found me, he has set my spirit free. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving inside. When I was yet but a child, I didn't know or understand. Thoughts were crazy in my mind. I'm becoming a woman. The potter's on his wheel. Every part of me he feels. He knows just what I need, because he created me. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving inside. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving. It is flowing, going, and the spirit's moving inside. The Creator sat down at his potter's wheel with the thought of his will he must fulfill, creating his masterpiece, every detail finished to perfection, every curve, texture, color, and groove. Some edges were rough and some were smooth, unfolding with each circular turn, 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 stop it. Oh look, what have we created? It's just what I thought, just what I need, what I have created. It is in the image
You know what? When I grow up, I'm gonna be a singer.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that's a very relevant piece of material right there. It was written for a young lady several years back. However, sometimes, especially with, I call them prophetic singers or prophetic writers, like myself. You may have a thought, an idea in that present moment that's really not for that present moment, even though it can be used in that present moment, but it's for a future now time. And I thought that was appropriate because the Spirit is definitely moving on the face of the earth. If you guys are paying attention to all the underground news, because you're not going to find it in the mass media, the ocean currents are reversing back to their original current. Animals are being discovered that were quote unquote lost in time. Oceanic animals are coming up. There's a lot of things going on. And so you have to really, like I say, be listening to the Spirit inside, because the Spirit is moving across the face of the deep, across the face of all things right now, bringing us back to what I consider our original state of being. And hopefully you guys are flowing right along with it so you can be there. I'm sure most of us at some point in time while we were growing up said, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Well, it's being revealed to us now. So continue to walk, continue to be brave, continue to be strong, continue to be you. That's what's most important. So let's keep it moving, because no matter how hard, you still got to do it. And sometimes you want to quit, but you can't. So never give up, never surrender, no matter how hard.
Trees return from their winter's rest. Birds flock to them to make their nests. Flowers bloom, bees drop their dust just to make the honey. Is that us? The sun goes from east to west. Just like us, we got mountain highs and valley lows. Seasons travel around the world. That's the way I wanna be with you, girl. Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, that was heaven, man. Hey, good evening there, young man, custom screen printing. Good to see you in the building this evening. Didn't get a chance to hit you back on the chat yet, but I'll just say it live. We're focusing on listening tonight. That's what the whole show is about, listening. There's so much going on in the world today. We're being distracted at every turn, and we need to learn how to listen to our inside source, that one that has always been with us from the day we were born, from the day before we were born, because we've always been with Source. And Source is speaking to us because Source is moving across the planet and making changes, rearranging some things, and we need to be able to make sure we're in a safe space at all times. And the only way we can do that is to listen. Again, I say, fear not. Don't walk into that game plan they got. That's how they feed off of us, with fear. Stay strong, no matter what you're facing, what you see in front of you. Just stay strong and be courageous, and everything will work itself out. What do you think about that custom screen printing? Anyway, we're enjoying the night so far. Again, like I said, I'm just trying to get everybody to focus on listening. We don't listen enough, or we listen to the wrong things all the time. So you got to just stay focused, man. Stay in the process of being who you need to be at all times. Don't waver from that, and that'll take you a long, long way. So this is how I view the world, as a jack in the box. Check this out.
The world is a jack in the box, a jack in the box. You never know what you're gonna get when you turn the handle. Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning, twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning. You say you've been seeking, but you're really just speaking, hoping to get a glance at a second chance. But you know you gotta do it from the start, cause that's the only way Jesus comes to your heart to set you free and take you into eternity, so that you don't have to go into the well. I'm really talking about the depths of hell. I say I'm really talking about the depths of hell. You say you've been seeking, but you're really just speaking and hoping to get a glance at a second chance. But you know you gotta do it from the start, cause that's the only way Jesus comes to your heart. Twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning, twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning. You should know Jesus, you should know Jesus. You really should take the time to get to know him, time to get to know him. You should know Jesus, you should know Jesus. You really should take the time to get to know him, time to get to know him. Box, a jack in the box. You never know what you're gonna get when you turn the handle. Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning, twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning. jack in the box, a jack in the box. You never know what you're gonna get when you turn the handle. Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Do you know where you're gonna be in eternity? Twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning, twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning. You say you've been seeking, but you're really just picking, hoping to get a glance at a second chance. But you know you gotta do it from the start, cause that's the only way Jesus comes to your heart to set you free and take you into eternity, so that you don't have to go into the well. Now I'm really talking about the depths of hell. I say I'm really talking about the depths of hell. You say you've been seeking, but you're really just speaking and hoping to get a glance at a second chance. But you know you gotta do it from the start, cause that's the only way Jesus comes to your heart. Twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning, twisting and turning, twisting and maybe burning. You should know Jesus, you should know Jesus. You really should take the time to get to know him, time to get to know him. You should know Jesus, you should know Jesus. You really should take the time to get to know him, time to get to know him.
The world is a jack in the box, jack in the box. You never know what you're going to get till you turn the handle. One day I'm going to break that song down for you guys, man. Probably be on a Zoom. It's kind of deep, more than you know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoying the show so far. Anybody else want to jump in on the poetry prompt? Let's see, man. Anybody else? Let's see what we got going on here. The poetry prompt is: the world is changing rapidly, and it's going to continue to do so. You will see and hear some unbelievable things. Can you believe them or not? I don't know. How will you be responding to that change? Will you be brave or fearful in this moment of the Great Awakening? I just wonder. Anyway. Let's keep it moving, man. That's what we're here for, to help raise your vibration, to give you some really nice music, to keep you focused. As I always say, I write with intent, to write with the intent to love, forgive, and to give. So here's one for you guys that love this one. It's simply called Quiet Time with Myself. Do you spend time with yourself? Yeah, when you do that, man, you spend that quiet time with yourself, you know where you can wind up? Right here on Tranquility Base. And let's continue on with Tranquility Base 2. But before we do that, Dr. Aim Bael says, no fear when you have the spirit of the Creator in your heart. The Great Awakening is just the start. Keep spending quiet time with yourself, and you'll have just what you need within yourself. Tranquility Base 2. Are you listening to your inside man as we play this music tonight? Are you hearing correctly? Are you focused on hearing? Still your mind and go to that quiet place and allow yourself to be. Getting close to that time, y'all. Daybreak, where my poem at, girl? I know you somewhere snacking. Yeah, I figure I'd wake you up with this one. Nephew on guitar, Greg, a.k.a. the Splinter.
But travel well. Close your eyes, but look deep inside, tapping into your third eye. Open up peace in your heart. Open up love in your heart. Allow them to mellow your mind. Transcending all time. Be at peace with oneself, knowing that the wisdom and education you pass down is golden wealth. Never say, I wish I could have, I wish I would have, because you already did have done that which you were supposed to do. On this journey, it's about acceptance of who you are, learning who you are, so you can return to who you is, because you am. We am. We is. I am. Travel well. Travel well. In love. Travel well.
Let's go on a ride, y'all. A magic carpet ride.
I just got to say something to you. I just got to say something to you.
Have you enjoyed this evening?
I just got to say something to you.
So you focusing on listening.
Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and ride with me on a magic carpet ride. Sunshine and the rain, a moonlight and the pain. A sunshine and the rain, a moonlight and the pain. Can you feel the sunshine and the rain, a moonlight and the pain? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The sunshine and the rain, a moonlight and the pain. A sunshine in the rain, a moonlight in the pain. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Go and feel it. moonlight Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Go on, feel it.
Yep, it's close, y'all. Hey, man, I had an enjoyable evening. Hope you guys learned to focus a little bit tonight on listening. That's what it's all about. Listening to your inside man. That inside woman, if you will. It's simply called If You Really Love Me. Hey, did you guys enjoy yourself this evening? I know I certainly did. It was good to be here. I know it's NFL time, and a lot of people are on that note. And that's all right, too. Like I say, everybody deserves a break and a little entertainment from time to time, as long as you don't get caught up in it. Anyway, tonight's program was all about, I don't even want to call it that, but I don't like using that word program, but tonight's display of music was all about listening. Getting you to listen to your inside man, having a quiet moment with yourself to be able to do so, making sure we got the tranquil music going and giving you just that time to meditate for a few minutes out your day today and get yourself together, man, because things are wrapping up real quick, man. There's going to be much, much more distractions for you to get you to fear, and so I don't want you to be fearful. Just stay rooted and grounded. Like I said, that's very important. Just staying rooted and grounded in whatever it is you know you're doing, your purpose is, and stay there. Don't let nobody pull you away from that, okay? That is the most important thing you'll ever do, is to fulfill your purpose. And I think some of us are in certain types of places, mood, emotionally, because we aren't doing just that. So take your time, figure out what that is. Come back next Sunday and join us again where we'll have more of an opportunity. And if you don't have time to come back next Sunday, go to youtube.com/Sound Dr. Allen anytime. Listen to the shows. Get yourself together, man. You don't even have to be sitting there looking at it. Just let it play in your atmosphere so you can get the best that you need to feed your melanin. Remember, we talked about melanin eating what? Light, electricity, and music. So make sure you get the best soul music for you to keep yourself going throughout the week, because we all need it. So with that being said, hey, we're going to join us on another journey next Sunday. So come on with it. Let's go. Love you guys.
So
It's been great.
Touch my soul.
soul music.
Touch my soul.
sound Dr. Allen, Health Vibrations and Daybreak. We say good night and what? Peace.